Hello everyone. A special evening of independent cinema was held at the Travel Cafe featuring two original films by Vivek Rai, known for his exceptional works. Let's take a look. An evening celebrating meaningful cinema unfolded at Travel Cafe with the screening of Shanti, an award winning short film, along with Death Certificate, both directed by filmmaker Vivek Rai. The screening offered audiences a glimpse into powerful storytelling through independent cinema. Attendees at Travel Cafe were seen deeply engaged in the screenings of Shanti and Death Certificate as the audience closely followed the compelling narratives presented by filmmaker Vivek Rai. Amid warm applause and the traditional presentation of Khada as a mark of honor, Vivek Rai interacted with the audience and shared insights into the making and message behind Shanti and Death Certificate.
It's based on two stories, two incidents. Okay, the writer actually, when I was when I first read the story, Shanti. Okay, the name of the story, the actual story, is Forgotten Footprints and something sand, something like that, right? So it's there are like three stories. So out of three stories, this Shanti is one, right? So when I met the writer and I was like not particularly fascinated with the killing of the dacoit or the man, right? So I was particularly interested in after when she murders the dacoit and the kind of guilt that she had to go through, that's challenging again morality, right? And if you ask me, morality is what? It's man-made, right? So that versus the kind of love towards mother's love towards the child. So that was that actually made me or drove me to make the film Shanti. A death certificate was a kind of a pathetic bureaucracy system that we have. Once in a while, and I think everyone in this room must have felt that the red tapeism, the bureaucracy, that slow bureaucratic thing, right? And we are so obsessed with uh, rules and regulation and all that, right? But if you place a human being, like for example, Saini position, okay, where she has to go and exhume her husband's body, and which recently happened in Odisha also, right? So there's this person, okay, who has to show the bank authorities that her not husband, but her sister was dead, right? He had to exhume his sister's body, and then take her to the administrator. So that kind of thing, the helplessness, and is this really the justice prevailed or not in this world? So that kind of question that I have,
Following the screening and interaction session, members of the audience shared their views and reflections, appreciating the thought provoking narratives and impactful storytelling presented through the two short films.
This is Pavi Pradhan. So I just saw this movie called Santi and its certificate. Actually, this is my second time. The first, I saw in Darjeeling. So the movie is really great. And I know the director Vivek Da. We are from the same town actually. I'm from Kershong only. So yeah, the storylining is really deep. And the storylining is really touches. It shows the culture as well as the village lives and all. And also the first Santi movie, it is totally based on the real story. After we know there was this massacre of the king, right? Nepal's. So after that, there was this decade thing going on. So in the villages, there are a lot of decades thing going on. So it's truly based on that. it's a must watch video, and like after this, like this certificate, like as our director said, like the bureaucratic scene is really worst, so it really touches, like it's a good experience, like. So I tell everyone, like, please, like, watch this movie, like you can see in YouTube as well. And another film, like short movie he has got with this is like Oh Darjeeling. There's in YouTube, like you guys must check it.
Alan Reaver, and I was lucky enough to just watch two fantastic short films, movies from Vivek. And I especially like the second movie, Death Certificate, as it's beautifully shot, but also told a really powerful story about one human's real struggle against the system, effectively, and the bureaucracy that exists and the lack of feeling that exists within the system. And yeah, I really felt that. And it was both a beautiful narrative, or a strong narrative, and very strikingly shot.
Hi, my name is Rashik Pradhan, and I'm a friend of Vicky's, Vivek Rai, as you may know him. And I have had the good opportunity to watch Shanti as well as Death Certificate many moons ago. And Shanti is my personal favorite. The way he has lit up the movie, the way the narrative flows. And I really appreciate Shanti specifically also because it speaks of the quiet feminism that I think we are missing in the world today as well. And as for Death Certificate, it hits very close to home for a lot of people. As Vivek said, post the film screening, that's an experience that we all have had in some form, shape, or the other. And as correctly stated, there was a recent incident in Orissa as well, where a brother had to take the dead body out from the grave of his sister to take to the bank so that he could access her funds. So both the films have a very strong social narrative and impact that transcends not just the hills but across the nation. And I think both have very important messages, as well as is shot in a way that it really sustains our interest all throughout.
The film screening concluded on a thoughtful note as Vivek Rai's stories left audiences with engaging and memorable cinematic experiences. This is Kashish Pandey reporting for Sikkim Express.